Well, I got voted. I don't know why Brian's not up here, but I'm glad to be up here talking about Ray. He was good to us, and we miss him. Um, but Brian wanted me to tell this story. Well, it was 16 years ago this spring. We had got done shearing, and we loaded up the trailer with the wool. It was a main trailer and a train. We loaded it up with wool, and we ended up in Goshen about 10 o'clock that night. And Brian was going to go out the next morning out here and get a load of sheep to bring into Eureka. So I was supposed to meet Ray at 6 a.m. the next morning to take the wool to Salt Lake. And Annie was 6 weeks old. So we get in at 10 o'clock, be here at 6 a.m. Well, I got there at 6:15, and he got tired of waiting for me. So he hopped in the semi, took off, and so I got in the pickup. We had a pickup with a trailer load of wool. And I knew I'd been left. I knew he was on his way, so I got in the pickup and was headed that way, and I get a phone call from Brian. He says, "Have you heard from my dad?" I says, "No, but he's left. He left me. He's in the big truck." And he said, "Well, he's on the news. There's a 9th South, there's a load of wool that's tipped over on the exit." And right after that, the phone rang, and it was Ray, and it was just like he was telling me the weather. "And will you come and help me get this wool off the freeway?" Just as calm as can be, just like, anyway, I said, "Yeah, I'm on my way." So we get up there, and the highway patrolman about had it with him. They said, "You get him in the truck and you keep him there," because they were cutting his trailer. It was an old stock trailer with aluminum, and they were cutting the sides of it to get the wool out to get it transported to the warehouse. And so I got him in the pickup, and then with the truck I had, we just transported the wool into the warehouse. But Will Griggs, the wool buyer, says they call that exit Oakleberry exit now. So on the way home, he was in the truck with me, and he says, you tell Brian I'll get a bicycle. I'll ride a bicycle now. I won't drive anymore." But that didn't last long. Anyway, he was back on the go. And one other little story that always comes to mind is we were up at the summer range, and one of the pickups had broke down. And he says, "Get in and I'll pull you down off the mountain." Well, I get in, and we go across the top. We start headed, and I knew what we was coming up to. It was like a 10% grade. And here he's pulling me with a chain. I'm like, oh, and I was just getting ready to jump, no kidding, because I thought I would pass him up. And he stopped, and he goes, I'm not going to hurt you, Ann. We're going to be okay. Hook this bumper up on this bumper, and we'll go down, So it was always very interesting when you went with Ray. So we miss him, think about him a lot, and he's got hard shoes to fill.